everyone, Matt Haywood here from the Star Wars Time Show, and we're breaking down The Mandalorian. All things The Mandalorian, that is, because we finally got a trailer out of D23 alongside the announcement that the show is going to debut November 12th and release episodically. So you're not going to be able to binge it, which I kind of like because I'm not going to have to kill myself to try to get recaps and Easter egg videos out. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on with the breakdown and plot speculations based on the scene showed in the new trailer for The Mandalorian. Alright, so the trailer opens with some fantastic shots of what I believe is a location on Tatooine. I mean, just look at the poster. The dude definitely goes to Tatooine, probably to get bounties, but things haven't gone so well for these stormtroopers. You know, the Empire is gone after all. But like I said, I think the Mandalorian here is to get some bounties, right? Because a lot of nefarious people like to hang out on Tatooine. Trailer then transitions into the Mandalorian flying somewhere. You know, obviously this is not Tatooine. I don't know, Takadana, Lamu, which is where Jyn Erso was at the beginning of Rogue One. Either way, the next shot takes us to this new location. This definitely isn't Mos Eisley. This, again, why I think it could be Lamu, Jyn Erso's planet. But you can see the Mando walking away there. Again, probably going to look for bounties or to collect a bounty. He is a bounty hunter, right? Now we get a shot of Carl Weathers playing Greef Karga. Greef Karga is going to be the bounty hunter guild master, if you will. He's the one that kind of hands out bounties to people like the Mandalorian. So clearly the Mandalorian's going to check in with Greef and try to get some bounties. And based on some footage I saw at Celebration, he's going to take all the bounties. Probably not going to make other bounty hunters happy, right? And so now the trailer just kind of starts hitting some quick beats of shots. Here we got the Mando flying over some location. Again, probably going to get bounties, collect bounties, or kill people. Then we get a shot of him landing on a wooded planet, probably going to kill someone or collect a bounty. You know, that's what he's doing, right? He's got to make some money in this New Republic outlaw world. All right, here we go. This is Gina Carano's Cara Dune. She is a former rebel shock trooper, which means she's a badass, and more than likely she's going to be teaming up with the Mandalorian or potentially going to be an antagonist to his mission, kind of fucking with him a little bit. Now we got a shot of an Ugnaught riding on a blurg, so that's not a dewback. These blurgs actually come from Star Wars, The Clone Wars. That's right, so we're getting some live action from animated, probably because of Dave Filoni. And riding on the back there, that is an Ugnaught, and based on some reports from Making Star Wars that we covered on Star Wars Time, that's more than likely the character that Nick Nolte is voicing, and based on some Funko Pop action, his name is going to be Kuiil, something like that. The trailer's just kind of jumping around again. Quick shots here. We get, I'm assuming these are other bounty hunters. They look like they're teamed up with the Mandalorian. You can see a ship there in the back left. The characters here, I don't know who they are, but I'm pretty sure the actors' names. So the Twi'lek, I think that's going to be Emily Swallow's character. The bald guy in front, that's rumored to be comedian Bill Burr. And then the dude to the left, that's Mark Boone Jr. from Sons of Anarchy and a bunch of other roles. All right, here we just have a majestic-looking shot of the Mandalorian, probably on Tatooine. Beautiful looking cinematography here. So again, they spared no expense with this show. 15 mil an episode, 10 mil an episode, it doesn't matter. You can already tell from this trailer the quality that is going into the Mandalorian. Now the trailer starts to descend into chaotic action here. So right here, I'm assuming this could be a potential target of the Mandalorian. We're going to see a scene later on starring Werner Herzog where I think he's asking the Mando to go get a human or kill a human. So maybe it's that girl and her mom. Here we get some Death Troopers, first made famous in Rogue One. They're obviously about ready to fuck with someone. Now we're getting a duel. This is clearly the Mandalorian in camera, in frame that you can see. Who's he dueling? I don't know, but it's someone with another helmet. Is it another Mandalorian? That would be very interesting. Probably not Boba Fett, but it would be cool to see other Mandalorians. And then we also get a shot of Giancarlo Esposito's character, who clearly is a bad guy, some former Imperial. Who knows? Is he a Grand Moff, a general? It doesn't matter, but it looks like he's taken some control, taken some power for himself, and is kind of taking advantage of the New Republic being new and not having much of a presence out here in the Outer Rim. The trailer continues with more quick one-shots. Here's a beautiful shot of the Mandalorian. Notice no dent in the helmet, Boba. Take care of your gear, pal. And then we get some of these scenes at night, so I don't know what's going on here. Maybe this is something landing, it could be an incoming force, or it could be an AT-ST, which we're going to see here in the next few shots. Either way, I believe all these scenes are connected. Here's some form of swoop bike, speeder bike hybrid, who knows? definitely rolling around the desert, so possibly still on Tatooine here. Here's a great shot. So clearly, yeah, I'm assuming this AT-ST Chicken Walker belongs to Giancarlo's forces, but they're clearly fucking some people up here. And of course, if you're living in this part of the galaxy at this stage in the Star Wars universe, it sucks if you're just a commoner. So lots of turmoil I am anticipating for the citizens of the Outer Rim. Now we start getting more action beats, but not before this beautiful cinematic shot. So again, the quality of this show is undeniable. So here we got the Mandalorian, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be his buddy IG-11, not IG-88. Now we get a shot of the Mandalorian, so it looks like we might get some space chases, some dogfights. I'm assuming that's another bounty hunter chasing him, probably wanting some bounties. Then we got some awesome shots of the Mandalorian getting boss with a Gatling gun, going ba 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 more ba 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 pew 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 pew. So he's, I'm assuming some sort of ambush takes place here, possibly on Tatooine, and I think this is connected. So IG-11, not IG-88, is going to be helping out his boy. Are they partners, or they just team up for a bounty? Who knows, but it looks like these two will be working together in The Mandalorian. And the action just keeps ramping up. Here we get a showdown with some stormtroopers. I believe this takes place in Werner Herzog's character's office, if you will. The Mandalorian's going to go there for the big bounty. Again, like I said, probably to go hunt down some human that he's not going to want to kill in the end. But you just got some great shots of the Mando in action, blasting people, more pew-pews. There you go. You got his holiday special prong cattle prod gun. Clearly, these stormtroopers aren't going to be a challenge for him. Then it moves on to, I'm assuming he's going to collect the bounty here. He's in some form of bar or outpost, and things get a little rough and tough when he tries to take out this Corrin, you know, a squid face type of guy. Love the action beats here, but also love the look of the world, the authenticity that you can see in these sets, and they're all live action sets, which is fantastic. And this show definitely is probably going for PG-13, slightly R-ish based on this scene. So here he uses a Boba Fett grappling hook to get the core, and then he does the old kind of gunslinger blast to shoot the door, and the door literally is going to close on the dude. So I like that Favreau and them are kind of taking this thing a little bit darker, which makes sense for a show about bounty hunters. As the trailer closes out, we are presented with this shot, which when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck? Who is that? That's got to be someone we know. But the more you look at this shot and study it, what it is implying here is that the Mandalorian potentially has a carbonite freezing chamber on his ship, and that's how he stores his bounties. So it's like he took notes from Boba Fett, who again is not a Mandalorian, by the way. Let's quit saying that. Neither is Jango Fett. They even put the shit right in the description of the trailer for this show. They were not Mandalorians, okay? Anyways. But I thought that was kind of cool that he has a carbon freezing chamber in his ship to keep his bounties locked up so he doesn't have to, you know, do whatever. Bathe them, feed them, let them take a shit. Great idea by the Mandalorian. All right, now as the trailer closes out, we get a shot of Werner Herzog's character, who has been providing a voiceover throughout, talking about the perils of bounty hunting. But you can tell this guy is a high up, or used to be a high up in the Empire. Just look at his necklace. And he's the one that I assume is giving the bounty hunter, the Mandalorian, the bounty to go get a person, either bring him back alive or kill him with proof of death. And then it just closes out with a shot of the hero, the protagonist of The Mandalorian, the Mandalorian. Will we see his face? Does he have a name? We'll just have to wait until November 12th. All right, my friends, thanks for checking it out. And as always, keep those browsers tuned to StarWarsTime.net, where you can subscribe to our podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And in fact, as you're listening here, subscribe if you're not already a buddy on YouTube. And go ahead and hit like for this video. It goes a long way. And remember, if you listen to the Star Wars Time show, the Force will be with you always.